So for this bag tutorial, we're going to use the variegated yarn that I got off Temu. That's in teals, taupe and cream. I think there's 2 shades there. And I've got a set of 2 of these D handles for the top. And I'm going to be using a 3.5mm hook. So to begin, we're going to start crocheting around one side of the bag on the handle. So we're going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to be doing a single crochet, so it's going to be a bit tricky. So just find out if I get my bearings. So we're having to go crochet, but add this in to your single crochet. So you're going to go around the handle, grab the wool from the back and bring it forward, around again and pull it through. So we're going to go around the handle, grab the yarn from the back, pull it through to the front, a yarn around and pull through the 2. So I'm going to do that again and again, and depending on the size of your handle. These, did I say these ones were for Amazon and the yarn was off Temu? I think I got these handles. I've got a leopard print design and a brown set. I wanted like a darker brown. I just wanted some neutral colours, but as soon as I seen the leopard print ones, I had to have those. I'll just quickly grab them. Well, I'm saying leopard print, they're just more like a mottled effect, but they remind me of leopard print. And then the others were plain, and I think they were in a set. So back to my project. So I'm going to keep all the stitches at the bottom end, which is going to be where you're going to be working into. I'll just carry along there for a while. So I've got up to 46. I want to squeeze as much as I can, because once you start crocheting up, it'll spread out a little bit. So 45 was it? So I think I'll do 50. Try not to cross them over, which is difficult, but if you do, just straighten them back up. 46, 47, 48, 49 and 50. So if you were using a t-shirt yarn, which I'm going to do, actually I've got some the leopard print one, so I'll do that one coming up soon to match them handles. I've got like this leopard print t-shirt yarn. I'll be doing less, so I just wanted to fill up that. Okay, so we're just going to chain 1 and turn, and then I'm just going to single crochet the whole way along the bag, the row. Hopefully you can see I'm just going to go in between. So I'm picking up the V there, I'm picking up the 2 V's because we want it to be nice and sturdy. If I just pick up one, it maybe make it too loose. So I just want to go right between the V stitch there. And you could do any pattern, I suppose, that you want to. And again, you can make this bag as big or as small as you want. So we're just going to carry on until this end, single crochets. So I've come to the end of the first row. So each row, it'll get easier after this. You just need to keep it. So you can pull, we need to keep it, it is hard because it's tight against the handle. So we're just going to get into that last loop, which is a bit fiddly. I'll finish that row, chain one and turn. So I want to just do it all into single crochets so it looks nice and neat. But you could do double crochet, you could do whatever you wanted here if you were going to use it like a beach bag, so it would be looser stitches, but you can just do whatever stitch that you like. I'm just going to carry on doing single crochet for now until I get bored of it. I might change my mind. And I'm going to do about 40 rows, so you needn't sit and watch me just do 40 rows of plain crochet. I'll measure it, and in a minute when I'm back after 40 rows we'll know how long in centimetres it'll be, and you'll be able to see how it is shaping up. And it is already making my hands ache, so I might have to change tack with my needle, with the hook. I might have to do it like this. It's going to be nice. Okay, so I'll see you, did I say 40 rows? I'll see you back in a few rows. So we've changed the colours, the variegated yarn is changing the colour. So it's looking really pretty. I don't know why I said pretty that way. Pretty. Yeah, so this is it so far. I've lost count of the rows. I do have actually a row counter as well, but I never seem to use it. It'll be long enough when it's long enough. And all we're doing is a single crochet backwards and forwards. And there's not much to tell you, but I just thought I would film me just muttering to myself. I have done 33 rows now on the first one, and I'm going to make one exactly the same. It hasn't changed to the green colour yet, so it's just more brown beige on this side. Single crochet down the sides so we can sew the sides together to form the bag shape. I'm going to crochet all the way up to the top. I was going to crochet only part way, but I think it's going to be a nice little finish on the edge. Going to pop into the top just under the handle, and I'm just going to turn and then put the yarn behind, slip stitch into the first chain there, and then carry on single crochet, I think. Yeah, just single crochet all the way back down and across the bottom and up the other way and back down again. So the other way, I mean side. So when we get to the so I've come back down the bottom, and when we get to the bottom, we're in that corner stitch there. I'm just going to do 2 single crochet, so one's this way down and one's to get me round the corner. I'll probably skip that one because it looks a bit tight, and it doesn't matter because it would be nice to have a little roundy edge on the bottom of the bag anyway. So crochet right across the bottom and up the other side. This is one side, and then I'm just going to do the other 2 rows at each side and 1 across the bottom on this. So because I'd already fastened it off with the brown, we'll use the green, so it'll be matchy matchy. So I'm just going to slip into the top of that stitch, and then single crochet up and back down the edges. And then when I've done that for this side, I'll put the sides together. So I will meet you back then. So I've done both sides now. I'm just going to find the darning needle. I was going to crochet, but it's quite stiff and my hands are really sore. So I'm just going to fasten off this corner. Ooh. It doesn't want to. That's it. So decide which is your wrong side. I've got a couple of little ends there, and so they'll be me. Oops. Wrong sides. No. Right sides together. So I'm tired now. So I don't want to make mistakes. And then I'm going to sew to about here or there, let me think, because we've got to keep the yeah, we'll sew to there, and we've got a line to follow, but you need a little bit of space at the top to open your bag. So I'm just going to sew from there all the way around and all the way up here, but I've already got some yarn this side, so what I'm going to do is just fasten this together, so join the 2 sides together from here. That's it, and then hopefully that'll be enough to come up to this side. And how I'll be doing it is, hope this goes through the needle okay. Oh, come on. I'm just getting my 2 edges side by side, and I'll be just doing an over stitch. That's for the other side. Keep that out your way. And every so often what I'll do is I'll just knot it together. So we'll do a couple of stitches and then bring the yarn through that loop, and that'll just make it tight. And carry on up the side. So I'll go, and it's practically stitch to stitch because we've single crocheted and made it easier for ourselves. So I'll do that. I'll come back when I've done that. I'm at the end of the sides where as far as I want to sew, so I've just put a couple of stitches here, it's all starting to chew up because it's been twisted around and twisted around that much. See how many threads there is in that. Just pull it as tight as I can, and then thread your needle back down, back up, and back down. Just snip that off. If you've got any ends, just weave them all in out of your ear, backwards and forwards like we did the other one. Some reverse sewing there, so I'll put the needle through first because I've only got a small end, and then pop the end through that way and then pull through. I'm going to do that again, so put the needle through the stitches. I'm going to try and split, oh no I'm not, because you can see these. This will be a bit more tricky, and then pop the thread through the needle. Oh no. And then pull through. Got a couple more ends to sew in. Oh, where's it? We don't want that there. Right, that needs to be pulled quite tight. And I want to put a knot in it so it doesn't slide up the handle again. So just pop a little knot there. And then we'll hide our ends. And the last little bit. So we're just going to turn inside out, outside in. And the good thing about this, if you were ever going somewhere and you needed a colour to match, you just pick up the wool and make your own little bag. And there we have it. I'm going to look upstairs and see if I've got a pom-pom or something to pop on here and make like a little pom-pom. So I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. But I'm just going to have a little ratch in my craft room. Won't be a second. Before I decide what I'm going to put on, I think I'm going to try and make a tassel. I found these upstairs, little beads, but I also remembered that the tag that I bought, so I'm just going to put that there with my, can you see it properly there? Yeah, I'm just going to put it there in the middle-ish. I just got them off Facebook, and they'll put your name on, so that's kind of cute. I think it was £30 for them. Don't know, but everything's so expensive. But everybody's got to make the money, haven't they? So I just put that there. going to, oh, that's like tiny little hearts as well. Bring that over there, cross over the back, bring that over there. I like the little pom-pom buttons that I have as well. That's for another video. So keep an eye out for that one coming up when I do my beanie hats with the pom-poms with the buttons on the top. So cute. I'm trying to think of the lady who does them on the knitting machine. Oh, what's her name? The Addy machine. I have got an Addy as well. So I've just done a little knot at the back and then I'm just going to tie them ends in. Okay, and then I'll get on with making the tassel. So to accessorise, I'm making a tassel. So I've just picked up a coaster and I'm just going to wrap some of the yarn. It's going to make use the cream yarn. So I'm just going to wrap that around a few times. I don't know how many times, till I feel like the tassel's gonna be enough. About maybe 30 times. I don't know. About that many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, about 30. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So I'm going to tie that there. No, I'm not. I'm cutting that there. Oh, sorry. I've just grabbed an onion ring, like a literal onion ring, and it's going to repeat on me now. So we've got our underneath edge of the coaster, and I'm just going to, I know it's not going to be straight, but it won't matter at this point. I just want it for the length. Just going to pop that on a spare piece of yarn and then fasten it in a knot. I think this is the way to do it. Oh dear me. Probably be the scruffiest looking tassel you've ever seen. And then we'll get this side, we'll snip them ends off. And I'm going to, oh no way. Oh, that was an epic fail. The beads with no holes. Oh. Now what to do? Oh, fail. What a palaver. Should make a tassel. A tassel off, a David tassel off. Now I've lost my needle. Oh, I'm going to bed. I've had enough today. Found it. Right. So we're just going to make, so I'm sure you'll be able to make one better than me. I was even looking at making, you know, the feathers you can make with the, oh, I forgot what they call the yarn now. I was going to say aragirumi, but it's not. It's the others, macrame. I've got some macrame kits upstairs and I won't make, I don't know why I bought them. I've lost interest in making them. I prefer to crochet and I like to paint as well. It's like a little octopus. So I think with that kind of yarn you can really make some feathers and things, so that would be cute. Right, so we've got a jingle jangle. Let's brush it down without a brush and then put it on something flat. So I really need to work at a table as well, but I like sitting here because it's comfy, and when I'm not recording I watch telly, and I'm watching Philip Schofield at the minute, Castaway, and I'd went off him but I quite like him now again. Or what else do I like to watch? The reality TVs. Married at First Sight. That's a new, not a new one. That's the new series I'm watching. So I've got my bag. I've got my little tassel. I'm going to bring it up this side. Get the 3.5mm hook. And I'm going to just pop it through, one of them through there. I don't know why you'd cut off then. One through there and one through there. Tie it. And make it a bit loose. That's it, and then I'm going to sew them ends in, and then I'll take some nice photographs for the end. Well, I hope you enjoyed that bit of a calamity again. Calamity crochet, that's what I should call myself. Yes, so I'm going to sew them ends in and we'll take some photographs. Hope you really like this video and stick around for some more. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Happy crochet. Single crochet down the sides so we can sew the sides together to form the bag shape. I'm going to crochet all the way up to the top. I was going to crochet only part way, but I think it's going to be a nice little finish on the edge. So I'll come back to you when I get up to the top edge, or we can stay together if you want. Yes, all I'm doing is just going into the ends of the row. It is quite stiff, some of the stitches. So we're just carrying up onto, it's got a little bit of a hole there. Single crochet all the way up this side. I'm not quite happy about that, I'll sew it down after. And then I was just going to do one row, but I don't know what to do with this green on against the cream. I don't think it's going to look right, so I'm just going to pop into the top just under the handle, and I'm just going to turn and then put the yarn behind, slip stitch into the first chain there, and then carry on single crochet, I think. Yeah, just single crochet all the way back down and across the bottom and up the other way and back down again. Just when we get to the so come back down the bottom, and when we get to the bottom, we're in that corner stitch there, I'm just going to do 2 single crochet, so one's this way down and one's to get me round the corner. I'll probably skip that one because it looks a bit tight, and it doesn't matter because it would be nice to have a little roundy edge on the bottom of the bag anyway.